Alright, so we're gonna try this one more time. My phone started tripping. We're back at it again. Black King 91. We in the thing. Ascended being, stand up. You know who you are. You know where you are. God damn it. I'm gonna let y'all see the Kodaks. Lil Bodak. You know. I ain't showed y'all them yet. Got some while they was looking all shitty. That's them done. Once I get some years on them. Be draping. But I digress. We are here today to talk about. Today we're gonna talk about purely ascension. What is ascension? How to know if you are an ascended being. I talk about ascension so much on this channel because through my research, I'm not gonna tell you like what this is like for a reality. I want you to figure that out for yourself. But through my research, I have come to see that the process of ascension, and one way to look at it, is the way in which we raise our electromagnetic fields to higher levels. If you don't know what the electromagnetic field is, you should go back and do some research upon that. But this is where we literally, through a process of changing your thoughts, you know, all this anger, all these negative emotions and things like that, you really have to let them go to change your to change your electromagnetic field. But through changing your electromagnetic field, raising your electromagnetic field, your vibration, you gain the ability, slowly you gain the ability to be able to manipulate these elements along this existence on higher levels. You know, we start talking about stuff like Avatar: The Last Airbender. We start talking about shit like Dragon Ball Z, fucking Superman, You know what I'm saying? We can go on forever and ever. But this is the stuff that we granted with along this existence, you know. Living the everyday life, you would probably think that it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But this is the truth as to what your consciousness will do when you use your will to make something happen along this physical plane. But we're gonna start with what is ascension. I got this all wrote down, so bear with me, you know, as I go through my notes. Ascension is the process of a spiritual awakening that moves you into higher levels of consciousness, which may come with some symptoms. Through this process, your vibrational frequency is becoming lighter. This requires the discarding of egoic thinking and moving into the realm of love and light. Basically what I just said. Letting go of, I'm not going to say to let go of the ego, because the ego is nothing but the way you think of yourself, you know. But when it becomes to be a problem, you know, for one person it may not be a problem, but for the mass consciousness together, which for us to get to the next level, that's how we have to look at this. You know, we do have a mass consciousness. You know, you might not realize it, but you know, you are connected to. You step in a room with 100 people, all of y'all are connected. All of your consciousness are melded together. You can still think for yourself, of course, but your consciousness come together. I really can't explain it like no way better than that. Like your electromagnetic field, the part of your body that stretches outside of your body, that stretches outside of your physical body, they all begin to overlap, you know. Thus, you got the tone of a room. You know, you step into a room and all like it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the room is excited. You go to a concert, you can feel that fusion. You know what I'm saying? You can feel that intensity in the room when you walk in. That's your electromagnetic field. That's your electromagnetic field. But I'm keep going. Step into a realm of love and light. Through this process, you will become aware of the interconnectedness of all things and will be able to let go of thought patterns and physical structures that cause fear and stress. Ascension is a wonderful process that will lead to a radical change in the way you think, act, and interact with others. Keep going. However, as with all spiritual changes, there may be some discomfort, which is very true. It's nothing but a test, though. You know, you're not supposed to let this. It's not gonna be all fine and dandy. Everything within the all is not good. You know, when you look at all within the universe, everything within the universe is not good. Some things are bad. You know, but you got to be strong. That's what the bad things are for. You have to know how to think about this. All ascension symptoms, all ascension symptoms aren't caused by ascension itself. This is very true because the person that you are leads into the ascended being that you are to become. They can be a result of holding on to limitations and resistance to the process. By working through any ascension symptoms, you can reduce discomfort and speed up the ascension process. The same can be said. Wait. Hold on. Got my notes mixed up. Hold on. I ain't on point. All right. Okay. I'm gonna cut this one. You know, this not gonna be it all. I'm gonna hit y'all with a part 2. But we got 7 signs you may experience in your path. One sign you may experience just raising your vibration, like before you raising your quote unquote your vibration. I'm not gonna speak on this stuff as if it's real, but this stuff has a place on the inside of us, and this stuff starts to happen like when you really focus on it and you know that it's true. But the first sign may be a heightened sensitivity and awareness. You may become more sensitive to the environment. Any of the 5 senses may experience heightened sensitivity. This can become uncomfortable. You may develop food intolerances as your body purifies itself of what no longer serves you. The same can be said about certain fabrics, artificial body care products, or chemical-based cleaners. Um, Basically, your body start fighting the bullshit that you know is in the environment. Basically, just off your subconscious, which you should be doing this already. You should be steering away from artificial and byproducts and you know. But you may also become sensitive to strong smells, loud noises, and heat and cold. One more, on the positive side, you may become more present, noticing the beautiful things more than you did before. You may you may get you may get quite emotional on hearing beautiful music or looking at a wonderful sunset. Just for example, um, you may also start to see auras and orbs or hear sounds that others cannot hear. I'm gonna speak on auras. I personally have not seen, like when a person is fired up, like like at church, like a preacher or something like that. Like that's actually like where I seen like an aura. Like the preacher's up there preaching. Me being the spiritual being that I am, I'm probably seeing things on a different plane than some of the other people in the room. But he's fired up, and when he really gets to a point where it's like he's coming to a point, that's the what he's saying, and he really wants to hit home with it. You see, like, how when like you strike a match or something is real hot and those waves are coming up above the flame, like when you may see like a mirage or some shit, like that little, like you in the desert and you look up over a hill and those little heat waves, that's what an aura looked like to me. I never seen any colors. I never seen any orbs, anything besides that. I just kind of see the waves kind of coming off. I don't know what these white folks be talking about. I be seeing people be having the purple aura or you got a blue aura. I think y'all just tripping, just kind of coming up with shit for your mind to see. Some of that stuff is really like not even important for you to be so like, oh, like this can happen. Oh, I didn't even really get hung up. I just want to know the truth. If it was bullshit, I told myself let it fall to the wayside. Like if it was a lie, if it was the truth, then I let it go. I've only been going for 9 minutes. Let me see what else can I pull like from my notes. Oh, okay. We also have physical changes that you may experience along this path of ascension. Let me see. physical changes you may experience. Physical changes in your body. This could be in the form of aches and pains. Common areas that hold tension and resistance are the neck, shoulders, throat, and jaw. These symptoms can be because you feel you are carrying a heavy burden, or because of your fear of voicing your opinions and thoughts and the fear of what others may think. Practicing meditation, yoga, or Reiki can help these symptoms. You can also try spiritual cleansing, massages, and chakra meditations, or a simple salt bath to help shift blocked energies. But remember, they may be called to change. Basically, don't hold on to none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you may have to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like what you was doing may stop working. But what's up? But basically, like what you was doing, like may stop working, and thus you have to do something else. Like you get used to it. You know what I'm saying? But or you may have to ramp it up. You may have to like do more. You may have to do more of it. But yeah. Let me see. Let me see here. I'm going strong. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, yeah. I think that this is big. Notice how you feel after any activity. If it makes you feel lighter, more joyful, or energetic, then it's obviously in line with your new awareness. That's how they put it. If it makes you feel tired, achy, or lowers your mood, then see if you can reduce this activity in your life. I believe that is very true. A lot of the foods that we eat make you feel make you feel tired, make you feel a little achy. You wake up the next morning, fucking back hurting, and you know what I'm saying, your side, your neck hurting. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting enough water. You're not getting enough water. You know, water. I said this in one of my other videos. Water is like oil to the car. You know, you peeing like in your pee all strong and fucking strong, damn near orange, like not even yellow no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have enough water. Your pee should be clear. That's how you know that you got enough water. For a lot of us, like we'd be running back and forth to the bathroom so much, but that's what your body needs. That's what your body needs to make sure that it's running efficiently. You know what I'm saying? Like this is important, especially if you're gonna walk this path. You know what I'm saying? Because as your body starts to move along to these different planes of awareness and consciousness, you really are gonna want the right things within your body. Because you're really not just a normal being.